Hey everybody, welcome back to Tropeacetic. We are real deep into Dragon Quest II now. We are nearing the final 20% of the game, perhaps. We just got ourselves the golden key, which is very cool. I hope to find out maybe if that... I guess it won't matter. I pretty much have opened all the other iron keys that this gets used for. So I'm going to actually move this to Alyssa, who doesn't hold much. So I've been following this guide as we've been going along, but we're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo on that guide in case any of you happen to know it and are referencing it for your own purposes, for whatever reason. This next episode that we're doing right now is going to do the first half of their next chapter and then combine it with the next chapter before going to the final half. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do that this way. So we're going to go west. I think I need to go north and now west. We're looking for an archipelago sort of situation. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Here we go. That should have, yeah, it does. Look at that tree in that deserty place. It's the kind of thing you expect to find in a Dragon Warrior game, but not adding it as a trope. It's a trope for Dragon Quest, but we can search all about, and we discovered the leaf of the world tree. So this just has the power of bringing somebody back to life. We can only have one at a time. So now I need to follow this coast up to a location. I'm surprised to have gotten through this one in one day again. It makes me wonder if I just don't know how to measure what the time is going to be for these with all the cheating going on. Okay. Where has everyone gone? Dost thou think it is my breath? Okay. Puppy. Yip, yip, yip. Can I talk to the fire? I can't talk to the fire. Well, let's use this key. Hey, the door opened. Okay. And ho! We've got ourselves an underground city, eh? That might be one of the tropes, actually. I don't remember. I bid thee welcome to Welgarth town. I shall sing for thee. Well, if that guy knew this town was here, how did he not know it was underground? Excuse me? Oh, that was weird. Oh, he was in the way. Okay. For the finest water-flying cloth, I recommend Don Mahoney, who lives in Tuna Town. Okay. I think we did hear about that before, didn't we? What you got, equipment guy? Whoa, a light sword, a mink coat, shield of strength, still just iron helmets. Alright, let me do a little look at the list here, see who can get what, because it's just faster and easier this way. So let's take a look at the weapons first. So we've got the light sword. Okay, here's the light sword. You can cast Surround with it, which is interesting. Looks like only me. I guess in the remake you could actually give it to somebody, to Lars here, but only I may have it. No, I think I'm out of room. Oh, that's a nice little boost in power. Okay, I am happy to have it. So there goes the Dragon Killer. We didn't know it for very long, did we? So that's it for those. Mink coat, I know, is going to be for, what's her face? You know the one. The princess. However, I'm not going to do it because I actually already know that, that water flying cloth thing is getting to be it's either going to be this episode or the next one that we get it, and it's essentially like her best thing, so why bother? I mean, it's not like I'm losing money anyway, but it's also why bother. The Shield of Strength can be used to cast Heal More, but it can be used by the two dudes, because men use shields. Not women. That's crazy. Women have to fight in chainmail bikinis. It's the only way they know how. Alright, let's shield up. I'm surprised we haven't seen more in the line of helmets. Oh, he can use the Sword of Erdrick? Oh, no, he's just holding it. Okay, no, put the iron spear back in your hand. Yeah, boy, Lars sucks. I don't think she's got anything, but I just want to make sure. Okay, what can we dump? We can dump the heavy steel shield, which we had strength to hold that up at least. Oh, Lars has been holding a heavy shield or a leather shield for some time now, it looks like. Okay, and how's Alyssa doing? Okay, looks like I can't believe she's still wearing clothing though. Wouldn't likely happen if you played this normally. Oh, right, yes. Okay, this is why I'm splitting it up. Looks like a little goof here. So thou hast heard about my wares? A bit expensive, maybe, but such fine craftsmanship. Will thou take it? Yeah. Tell nobody that I have sold it. Who shall take it? I shall take it. With my compliments, here is an extra lottery ticket. I know, I didn't want the lottery ticket even. It's the jailer's key. That's why, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish up Welgarth here, and then I'm going to move us on to a sort of key opening extravaganza. Tell me, did thou come to buy the jailer's key? I did. I heard that it is sold here, but perhaps that is a lie. Yeah, probably. Don't know anything else about it. Oh, hey, look. That's another tool shop. That's 3 shops. There was no requirement to visit all of them. We got a story here. Let me tell thee, Hargon is a master of disguise. But if thou hast the charm of Rubus, thou will see through the deception. Ooh, I wonder what he's going to be dressed as. Okay, this, I can finally answer my question. Does the jailer's key work on that? No. What about the golden key? No, you do have to use each... Oh, that's not cool, guys. That isn't cool. What do you have to say? How dare thou enter a lady's room unbidden? I was unbidden, but twice shy. I know nobody laughed at the joke. It wasn't funny. None of my jokes are funny. It is said that the greatest shall fall by a spell of his own devising. So we need to reflect the spell back at him. There is an isolated valley northwest of the town where once a road led to Rhone. All roads lead to Rhone. Ooh, I couldn't get that one out. Bum, 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 bum. I'm curious, can I... Nope. Can't talk to him across tables yet. That does happen eventually. It is true enough, I locked Raj Fastfinger in prison and threw away the key, but he has escaped. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, golden key. Man, I can't believe they make you use all 3 keys. I also feel like that's familiar to me for another reason as well. Bling ding? That's such a good, or familiar sound. Hargon dwells on the high plateau of Rhone. Okay, only one who has the Eye of Malroth can find the road to that place. Suddenly we have like 5 items to get. One of these, right? It's gotta be. Oh, not status. Oh, what is my problem? This is the cell, I would assume, because it's empty. Huh. Any invisible walls? If I can land in the middle one, that would be great. Invisible wall. You sneaky Pete. Curses, I am found. Yes, I am Raj Fastfinger, and here is the Watergate key. I didn't even know I needed a Watergate key. Okay. Right. Stuff is happening. We're getting stuff done. Dude, out of the way. This feels like this is a spot too, right? No, I guess not. Okay. Huh. Should I tell this guy? Nope. You're dumb, so that's just how it's going to be. Okay, let me look at the guide now and just see if this was the point where I was telling myself I think I want it. Because now I've got those keys, you know? Yeah, I think that's the case. So we're going to slip over to this other page. So we've got the gold key, we've got the jailer key, we've got a bunch of things we can do. So let's see. The first thing they've got listed here is Osterfair. A man wanders around the weapon shop of Osterfair. I do remember that part, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This is when... Holy crap. Why so many? This is where I wish we had the updated return spell. But hey, you know what? We're almost done with this game. I can't complain about it too much. You know? We won't be dealing with it soon enough. I thought it was going to hit nothing for a second there. Oh, wonderful work. You are so good. Yep. Uh-huh. Wow. I'm definitely hitting pretty good there. There we go. Okay, now things are getting back on track. I'm going to have to use the repel thing again. Because now, at this point, I just want to fight the fights that kind of matter. Like this one, when I get a level. Every time. Lars is... got his Quinceañera. Power 4, HP 4. MP2, no new spell because he hates me. Repel. Alright, we're going to go to Osterfair. So we're going to do... This is going to be kind of grinding. I am kind of taking you guys along for the ride. You know what? I guess that's actually a good point that I said that out loud. How about I just do the travel part off screen and get back to the town with you guys. So, see you in Osterfair. Hey, we got a level, and actually it's good time because I don't want to forget to say this. So let's see the level first. Alyssa went up. Speed, but no strength, so hopefully a spell. No spell, darn it. I just fought a gargoyle, which I believe is one of the beasts of aplenty on our list. So I'm going to put the point in off-end because I think we already went through the enemy list, and that one might be a question mark, but I'm telling you guys now, so now you guys know. What else do you need to say? See ya, hopefully in Osterfair. Alright, here we are. We're in Osterfair. So there was a dude walking around complaining about a thing he couldn't get to. Oh, hey, look. Should I? What do you think will happen? I don't know if we'll just end up fighting again or what. Nope, it's sleeping. Angrily. Yeah, there's the shop. Don't think this will do anything, but we're going to check anyway. Come on out. Okay, nope, he was just telling us about the key. We got it, as well as others. Seriously, NPCs, man. It's going to take a while before I can stop complaining about them. It's just the truth. They get in the way. Makes you really appreciate real people in some instances, doesn't it? Yeah, we couldn't walk through here before, and I think I even kind of noticed it, but didn't think it was related to this. Alright, don't say anything to him. Armor of Gaia. Now my question is, am I giving it to that dude, or the magic knife? Who needs that now? Let me see if the guide says I'm supposed to give it to him or not. Nope. This is for me. I'm not holding it. because, all right, we know what we're going to give. Let's do some inventory management here. This magic knife can go, which means I'm going to give him the golden key. She's got the one, he's got this one. It all makes sense somehow. Yeah, Armor of Gaia, give to me. Of course, we don't know if it does anything special or if it's just really good armor. It's pretty good armor. Not that we really care, you know. So I am curious if I'm going to be using this travel gate at all or not. The next location they have is Maidenhall. So... Yep, it looks like just that for the time being, so I will travel there and see you guys then. Alright, here we are, Maidenhall. Let's see what we see. I see treasure down there. We're going to go this way first. Hope we don't get screwed by that guy. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go treasure first. Now, this is my castle, so this is my treasure. I mean, it's that simple. What do you got to say about it, buddy? Thief! Thief! What? Thou art Brian, heir of Maidenhall? Please forgive me. How do you not recognize your crown prince? Oh good. A wing of wyvern. Throw it on the ground. Now I know by this point there's no way I would have been excited about medical herbs. The token of Erdrick. Okay. I wonder what we're going to use that for. Okay, it's a... Yeah, thank you. And an empty one. Oh, boy. Alright, let's use this key. That's the wrong key. We need to use this key. We were probably supposed to come back here earlier. Whoa! Great. Try that again. Wait, so is that just an exit? No, there was a way to walk up. That's what it was. Okay. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, let's use the silver key again. Try not to walk outside this time. I don't care. Yeah, you... Oh. Okay. We're going to definitely save before walking on that, since we have not been leveling up. As a reward for opening the door, let me tell thee of the Crest of Life, okay? Find it on the dark road that leads to Roan. All roads... Why can I not say my joke? All roads lead to Roan. Booyaka. Alright. We're going to save, in case this is a one-shot dealer here. 56, 45, 42. Oh, okay. I was overly worried. What's this dude gotta say? Ow. Oh, that hurts more than I thought. I misread the screen again. Would thou allow me to escape and tell Hargon many tidings? Oh, but thou art such a fool. Oh, we're fighting. That is one evil clown. Just in case you do that, might as well take the free opportunity with the MP. Or not, we can just kill him right off the bat. He had a treasure chest. Lars is opening it. It's the Staff of Thunder. Okay. Let's heal. I can't believe after all this time I just have not gotten used to the arrangement of the screen here. Let me look up this Staff of Thunder situation and see who is that for. Right, items. Here we go. Lightning Staff, or Staff of Thunder. When used, it casts Infernos. M, C, and P. You know what's interesting? They actually don't mention it in this unlocking door section. Unless, you know, I wasn't reading through it this whole time. Maybe... No, that was the jailer's key. They should be mentioning it here. So let me take a look at the stats of this thing. I should probably give it to the princess. That just seems like it's best for her. Because what is she? That's the wrong one. What is she using as a weapon? Oh, the wizard's wand. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference. She could already cast that spell. So, no, who cares? Okay. We're gonna sleep after that. Oh, wait, what? Really? Do I have to do it this way? There we go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna sleep because that hurts, walking on there. I know later on you get, like, Stepwell, which lets you do that without any problem. Not this time, however. So, let me see where we're gonna go next before I disengage and come back to you. Looks like there's a couple of things. Oh yeah, Tantagel. We gotta go talk to that king. So, I will see you in Tantagel. Okay, well now. We are here in Tantagel. There's 2 doors I remember here. We're gonna check them out. This one is not the king one, but we'll see who is here. Oh, it's a shop. This is a sewing shop, true, but I do not have the Dews yarn. Dost thou seek the Dews yarn too? I do now. Alas, I have no more of the Dews yarn, but I know where thou may seek some. For it is a substance made of wind and water, and it drifts aloft until it lands on the 3rd floor in the north tower of the Dragon's Horn. It's very specific directions. Oh, you know what? I never thought about that. We went in the southern tower, and then we land outside the other one. We don't actually cross into the first one. I did not think about that. All right, you, back to work. So thou hast come even here to this simple room. I cannot help thee. My hope fled long ago. Seriously? That's it, huh? That's all we had to do here? Okay. So he's not moving. However, they've got this section here that says more business in Alefgard, and I just noticed they separated the key sections in this guide. That's not the best organization, if you ask me. There's 2 more things we can accomplish in Alefgard. Let's see. I did notice on my way here that the tunnel between where Cole and Rimuldar were is still there. We can re-enter Charlock and explore the locked treasure room. This is not recommended as the items found there are generally not worth the effort. Okay, then I won't. The second is far more valuable. We can use the gold key to open the door in Maidenhall Castle, open the chest within. We pick up the Seal of Erdrick, did that already. There's a rather grumpy old man who sits in the monolith far to the south of Alefgard, where a man once performed a miracle by creating the rainbow drop out of the Sunstone and the Staff of Rain. Hey, who knew where that was? My problem is... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. My problem is I don't know where they're talking about. So let me pull up the map. Because we're here. There's the lighthouse. Where are they saying this is? Far to the south of Alefgard. That's not any more helpful. Okay, so I'm going to go figure out where that is because I do not see it on the map, and then I will catch you guys there. Alright folks, we're back. So I had a little confusion. They were talking about a shrine right here, if you recall in the first game. This is where we had that dude, we had to have something in order for him to give us something. Yep, just like this. Hey guy. I've been waiting for thee to come. I will trade the helmet of Erdrick for the token thou carries. Okay. Thou hast no further business here. Go. Oh, did I get it? Okay. You're just like, eh. So, wound up not really being an important thing for all that effort. So, okay. Right. So that was the guide specifically for the gold key doors. So now we got to talk about the jail doors. First one they say is that Maidenhall. But we already took care of that. We did that and took out the guy with the Staff of Thunder, which it turns out they do recommend for the princess, which is what I did. But then they talk about Canuck. There was a prison I forgot about over there. However, what the guide does mention in a note here is that one prisoner bemoans his fate while the other tells you about the Silver Key, which I think I probably did in episode 1 or 2, waiting for them to walk in front of the door. So why would I go there? That leaves two places, one of which I knew was going to be on this list and that I was very interested in, which is that gigantic church in Zehan with the hurt floor. But they remind us that there's something to do in Hamlin. It says when you last came to Hamlin, you probably did so with the gold key to access the old gentleman on the island along the way, which is so not true. I have no idea what they're talking about. I did not do anything with Hamlin. That was the third episode, I think. So, or fourth maybe the fourth. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the map of it now. That's right. I do have to go back there because they've got that gold key door and there's that island with the dude in the fire. So I got more traveling to do. I will see you guys in a bit. Welcome back to Hamlin. I forgot to mention in between the last break that I did decide for fun to walk to that shrine on Elfgard because I noticed on the boat that there was that tunnel. The tunnel is not recreated at all, if you're curious. It is just a straight line tunnel. So, some weird enemy combinations there, though. They were mostly easier enemies, but from like early on, but with two things that was triggering a battle even with Repel on. Alright, so... Oh, hey. Before we go to those imps, let's see what this dude's about. Hey, there's a guy way over there. There's a legend that tells of a great and good wizard who lives in a cave in the sea. If thou hast the 5 crests, he will come to thee. Huh. You know what? Before I handle them, was I supposed to have seen that guy way long ago? Okay. What are you doing, man? After the sacking of Moonbrook, I escaped and made my way here, hoping others would follow. And you're still here! You know how long I've been adventuring since that happened, guy? Now, these are imps, so let's be smart, because I'm so underleveled right now, you have no idea. I'm sure I should be, like, early to mid-20s. That's my guess. Okay, what are you doing? It was a fight. Oswargs. Now, is this both of them, or is it 2 each, is my question. Let's do this just in case if it helps, and that just in case if it helps. It's not necessary. I feel like these fights are pushing me more towards thinking, yeah, actually the henchmen are kind of bumbling. They're not quite henchmen. I think that rule really fits really clear definitions of henchmen or even named villain characters. So wait, was that it? Hang on, is there something I'm supposed to find in there? Because just a fight doesn't seem worth it. Let's see what they said. Fight with 2 Oswargs. It will be a challenging fight if you're not a high enough level, or if you're cheating. Upon defeating 2 of them, you're nothing out of the ordinary. There must be something else to this jail. Really? What else is there to this jail? And it's weird that they don't say. Let's search these spots. No. Oh, what the hell? Tell a guy. Guide? There we go. A crest that they did not name. Like, for real? It's pretty crappy. That's some Final Fantasy IX Brady Games play online BS happening right there. Not cool. Alright, so the last part of this section and how we're going to end this episode is going to be to go back to Zehan. Because according to this, there are 2 items, one on the left and one on the right. That's all I've got really for you, because I'm trying not to look at what they are. I do want to see how I got to get there, though. Because I don't know at this point where we're at and where that is. How did I get there in the first place? I would have done this guide slightly differently regarding these keys. That's all I can say. So I will see you when I get there. Alright, we're in Zehan. I do not have the spell to protect myself from this. What is happening? That was weird. Got a little hitchy there. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I know you guys are actually probably thinking, isn't there a spell of some sort, or not a spell, I'm sorry, a cheat of some sort that lets you do this? And the answer is I don't know. I did look at one. I got careless. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I have that leaf. I'm just going to use it. That'll also... Whoops, not item. Well, not yet, at least. That will also... Oh, because it didn't heal me all the way. Haha. I was looking for maybe another way to do the experience, get some levels out that way. But I found that the answer is not really. There were some that were the character-specific ones that just straight up say max out their level, like instantaneously. That sounds like it's going to break something, you know? And I also don't want to sit there with a million level up. Notice, how has she died already? That took fewer steps. I might actually look to see if there's one that protects me from those, so I don't have to bother with it. Oh, the magic loom. Okay, I was like, what is this? It doesn't seem to be hurting me as much as it was her, and him as much as it was her, so... I wonder if that is somehow tied into the equipment we're using. That would be strange. I wouldn't expect that. So let me take a look and see if somebody's got a, don't get hurt walking on stuff thing. Certainly doesn't look like it. just another one of those interesting things, like, why... Does this work this way? No, darn. I was hoping to save a little bit of time. No, it seems to be about the same damage. Whoops, yeah. Oh, crap. I did save before I came in here. If any of you are curious about whether or not I did that, the answer is yes. The plan is to make it out of here alive. In sleep. Nope. That's, you know what? It's actually fine. That's why I did this. Huh. Alright. I obviously need to do something, so let me put you on hold. Your call is very important to me. See you in a minute. Okay, I really have no idea how any of this is going to work, so here's what I did instead. I didn't do the max experience thing because I just feel like that's going to be really broken and messed up. So I'm waiting for Repel to wear off. There we go. And I got something that was just labeled Awesome XP after battle. Yeah, that's right. That's all the information it gave. So now we're just waiting for a fight, and we're going to see what in the world happens. Okay. I'm going to have him on him. You can at least take him out with this. Wait a second. What? Ooh, that doesn't look good. Not sure what to expect. Really? Just dragging out. Dragging it out. It got super cloudy. I think it's about to storm, so we don't lose power after all of this. So I'd like to finish up this last part, so that's the end of the episode, you know. That's a lot of XP. Alright, so let's see. Power 3. That's all we really care about with him. Here we go. We're going to sit through this, guys. Lars... Power 5. Did he get a spell? Nope. Alyssa. Did she get a spell? She did. Okay, you know what? That wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. Oh wait, it was her who got it. What did she get? Was Surround what's new for her? I don't recall what she had. But hey, this beats the other idea. Oh, great. They attack first, they can stop all the spells and drag this fight out. Because of course they can. Nope. You attack them. They can attack this. Alyssa. Oh, you know what? I just noticed it's not actually working on them. I'm definitely not casting that heal that's got the crazy font because I don't know what that'll do, which is why this cheat is going off as soon as I'm ready. Okay, good. So... I love how... I wonder what the situation is, why they didn't give a number of how much experience is with it. It must be a multiplier or something? Power 5. Looking for something that's going to be really helpful here. He doesn't get his strength up at all. But he does learn a new spell. I'll take that. That's why I'm having you guys watch me do this, is just because of the idea that we've been watching these level ups, so might as well keep that going. So he got a spell this time. He got Step Guard. Okay. So, I will turn this off and be right back. Okay. We are going to sleep, since we did just go, each went up about 2 levels, it looked like. Just might as well. Because if for some reason it doesn't work out, you know, we got other problems. So I don't know if I have to be right up against it here. There are so many sprites on the screen, I think that's why it keeps doing that. That was a lot of unexpected effort for this, and it really added to the time of doing this whole thing. I thought this episode was going smoothly enough. That's no problem. And then this happened. Nope. We don't have a lock spell. So what's over here? You know what? You know what, game? I'll tell you where you can put it. Okay? I will tell you exactly where you can put that. Alright, let's go to sleep so we can replenish his stuff. The only thing I want to see is if they're saying that now I take... Because I don't remember her saying she needed the loom. I thought she said something else entirely. Just says we'll need it. Interesting. Ah, okay. That's in the next section. So the section that I split off from here. So yeah, again, this wasn't this. It was the guide that kind of didn't really split this up the way it should have. I figured out my problem. There is no grippiness to the NES controller. I'm using the real one. And I'm not used to things sliding as easily. So, we have a possible 38 points at the end of this episode here that can be applied. So let's see what we've got. First and foremost, we have Rule 42, which is Fodor's guide rule. This is the one about the types of locations. So, have we seen a desert city? I thought we were going to with Moonbrook, but we didn't. That's not quite what it was. A port town. Yes, we have a port town. A mining town. I thought that's what that one underground place was going to be, but they don't actually mention mining, so I don't think I can give it to them. A casino city. No. A magic city, usually flying? No. A medieval castle kingdom, yes. That's what this whole series is, mostly. A clockwork city, no. No martial arts-based community, no thieves slum. Ooh, a lost city. That one underground city comes close, but it's not actually lost. It was that idiot who didn't know there was a door there. So I'm going to say no. No sci-fi utopia, no cave with glowing rocks, no village of non-human characters, a peaceful village that knows everything that's happened on the hero's quest. I guess, yeah, right? A couple towns that weren't under threat of anything seem to be aware that I'm doing stuff. So I'm going to give it to that one. Snow Village, no. A magical forest, lake, or mountain. No, we've been dealing mostly with towers. Oh, and that reminds me, I have to go back to that other tower. So no. Shop in the middle of nowhere, no. Some FMV place, no. No subtropical jungle with natives, no annoying cavern maze, surprisingly. A place destroyed by a disaster in the past. No, I thought that was going to be the situation with Tantagel, but it wasn't. Is the capital of the evil empire is always divided into two sections. We haven't gotten to there. That wasn't true of Charlock, and so far we haven't gotten to wherever Hargon or whatever his name is. Are there giant robots? We haven't seen them. So is anything weird becoming a vehicle? And the answer is no. We just had a boat. There will only be one of any non-trivial type of vehicle in the world, so just one ocean-capable steamboat, etc. That's true. There's only been one ship. Nobody else we've seen on a ship. So this one's starting to rack up some points here. I think it's in the process of surpassing its predecessor, which is good or not. You know, that's up to you to decide. I'm just interested in the measurement. Third law of travel is, okay, we got a long one here. So it's the only way to travel by land between any... I just lost where I was reading. The only way to travel by land between different areas of a continent will always be through a single narrow pass in a range of otherwise impenetrable mountains. But that's travel by land, okay. Usually a palace or monastery will have been constructed in the pass, entirely filling it. In some cases, a cave or underground tunnel may be substituted for the palace or monastery, but it will still be just as inconvenient with the added bonuses of cave-ins and nonsensical elevator puzzles. I might have given it for that tunnel in the first game, and that one's here in this one too, but that was just to get a helmet, so that's not critical. Then we had the other tunnel that we went through. I don't feel like it fits. I think they're talking about a location within a location or a pathway. I don't feel like we had that. Fourth law, 3 out of every 4 vehicles you ride on will eventually sink, derail, or crash in some spectacular manner. Doesn't look like it. I don't think our boat's going to sink. I could be wrong. But we're going to proceed on to the 5th law, rule number 69. All vehicles can be driven or piloted by anyone. The main character just needs to find out where the bridge or steering wheel is, as he already knows all of the controls. So, yes, we did just take on this ship, and we have no reason to believe we have nautical training or experience, but I think this requires you as the character specifically going up to the controls. Final Fantasy 6 and 7 come to mind. You go up to the controls, you press the button, and you go for it. Especially 6 more than 7, because 7 has a pilot. But I'm going to say this one doesn't include that. For all I know, we have some seafarers with us on this boat. 70. Nobody gets to own a cooler ride than you. If you ever do see one, it's one that you get. Nobody has a cooler ride than us because nobody else has a boat, but I think in this case, for this to be true, we have to have actually seen a cooler ride than ours, meaning we had one, and then obtained that, which isn't the case here. No shortcuts ever with the 8th law of travel unless you are forced to take them, in which case they will be much longer or more dangerous than your original route. That is somewhat... It's location and plot based, so no. Well, that about wraps it up for God. That has to do with major deities, which Dragon Quest spends a long time avoiding. Law of reverse evolution. Any ancient civilizations are inexplicably much more advanced than the current one. We haven't seen that. That gives us to the doomed utopia theorem. We haven't really seen an ideal place here. A supremely ultimate weapon that requires you to do hours and hours of grinding beyond just levels? No. Haven't seen it. The magic formula for acquiring this supreme upgrade with the Golden Chocobo corollary will only be vaguely alluded to in the game itself. They're not talking about a literal magic formula there, but just you should know the steps. I'm going to say no. I don't think so. I think that requires a complex process rather than just me searching spots on the ground. 174 Flow of Goods rule. The quality of goods in the world is dependent upon the shop's distance from the final dungeon. It doesn't matter if the town you start in has a huge, thriving economy and is the center of the world trade. It will always have the game's worst equipment, and even if that village near the end is isolated and has only... Yeah, this one for sure has had that feature. 183, Adam Smith's Revenge. By the end of the game, you are renowned everywhere as the legendary heroes. Every surviving government and authority figure has rallied behind you. Blah, 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 but shopkeepers won't even give you a discount, much less free supplies for the final battle with evil. That's probably going to be true here, but we haven't actually approached that final battle yet. And then finally, the corollary is that no matter how thoroughly devastated part of the world is, there's going to be somebody there willing to sell you things, like nothing ever happened. Haven't seen it yet. So let's get us some updated numbers. So yeah, we have surpassed the predecessor. This one now comes in at 25. 25 out of 280 and multiplied by 100 gives you an 8.9%. So not a huge leap ahead or anything, but it is ahead. And if you're wondering, I don't know how many more episodes we've got left. Not many. I think we're close to the end here. But if you're wondering how many more groups of things we've got to go through, just 2. Mechanic and plot assigned to the latest things. But there's plenty of rules to be had in there. So I'm leaving you guys for now. Take it easy.
Let's Player needs food badly.